We all deserve a reliable form of money, and Glint Pay offers a convenient way to pay in gold with a card. And with me is the CEO of Glint Pay, Jason Cousins. Welcome back.
Thank you.
See you again.
Nice to see you again too.
Let's talk about, because gold has got a lot of attention lately as inflation has gone up.
Yeah.
Crypto has gotten a lot of attention lately.
Yeah.
Why gold versus crypto?
Well, I think we've got to get rid of this idea that for some reason gold can't participate in electronic payments for the future and that crypto is the only solution. We've got to get rid of the idea that somehow Bitcoin is going to replace gold, for instance, or we've got to choose one or the other. One's got to be dropped.
Okay, so gold, of course, physical metal.
Yeah.
Crypto is kind of all electronic. How does gold fit into the modern world?
Well, Glint has enabled physical gold to be used as money in electronic payments. We've enabled it to be able to enabled our customers to be able to, with the Glint app and MasterCard, to be able to buy gold, save it, spend it, send it, to receive it. It's we've made it participate in electronic payments. So we've given people effectively their own gold standard.
Yeah, and you can move that money globally, right?
Yeah.
Just like you can Bitcoin or anything.
Absolutely,
really.
you can send it from one app to another.
Now, gold has kind of, we know the U.S. dropped the gold standard in the early 70s, right? 73, I think.
71, yeah.
71, okay.
Yeah, but I think a lot of people misunderstand that as well. And Nixon didn't drop gold. He didn't come off the gold standard because he didn't like gold. He came off the gold standard to protect the U.S. gold. At the time, many governments were exchanging their US dollars for gold. And so that's why he came off the gold standard, because he valued it so much. He was losing, Fort Knox was going down in value, so the amount of gold in Fort Knox.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And of course it's kind of big, some people say we should go back on the gold standard.
Well, yeah, that's what Glint is doing for the world. Yeah. We're creating a bottom-up return to sound money so everybody can have their own personal gold standard.
Yeah, and you mentioned for the world. You're in how many countries?
Yeah, we've got clients who've bought, you can download the Glint app in over 200 countries. Yeah. We've got the Glint card issued into people in the UK, across Europe, and in the US. So that covers about 37 countries. So
what would be the main differences, you would say, between crypto and gold?
The main thing that we've seen with cryptocurrencies, for instance, something like Bitcoin, is that Bitcoin is risk on, whereas gold is risk off. And what do I mean by that? Well, for instance, in the minutes after the terrible invasion that Russia did of Ukraine, we saw that gold rose through to a 13-month high and broke through the $2,000 per ounce mark. And you could see that as people fled to a safe haven, which is a reliable form of money, which gold is.
And gold doesn't drop 30% in a month typically.
Sorry?
It doesn't drop 30% in a month, or even more.
No, the volatility of cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin tend to be about 8 to 10 times the volatility of gold. Gold against, for instance, government-issued fiat currencies such as the dollar-euro pair is only about 2 times volatility of those fiat currencies. So, yeah, the volatility is pretty crazy with cryptocurrencies.
It's interesting because, you hear gold, will always have its value. Where does gold get its value?
Gold has intrinsic value. It doesn't rely on, a network, electronic network such as internet to define its value. You can't have a group of miners get together to, change its nature. It's not man-made. It's created when 2 neutron stars collide. So, it's immutable. It can't be changed, and that's what gives gold its unique quality, and why people have chosen it throughout the ages as the ultimate store of value.
Yeah, it's hundreds, thousands of years,
really. Of years, yeah.
What about the regulatory landscape in gold versus crypto?
So, the regulatory landscape with gold is pretty established, and yet it doesn't face a tsunami of legal claims from some of the regulators that I think cryptocurrency is experiencing. For instance, with Glint, we're partnered with MasterCard. Even though gold itself isn't regulated, we are regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority. We're backed by Sprott, one of the biggest asset managers in the world focused on gold, the Tokyo Commodities Exchange, and Sibanye-Stillwater, one of the biggest precious metals producers in the world.
And can gold easily be scaled?
Well, look, Glint is very scalable. I mean, our transactions happen within hundreds of milliseconds. And like Google or Amazon, we can scale across the cloud to service billions of people.
And the cost of using gold as money, like what are the fees associated with it?
It's really, really cheap. There's no expensive transaction gas fees, for instance, that you have with cryptocurrency.
Really? Yeah.
It's only 0.5% when you buy gold or sell it. It's only 0.02% a month when you to store it and have it insured in a vault in Switzerland. And it's actually free to be able to receive or send gold and also spend it with the Glint card.
Interesting. So tell me about Glint. I mean, I'm very familiar with it, but just give us a debrief about it, and then also what's in the future.
So with Glint, we're the first company in the world to enable gold, physical allocated gold to you to be able to participate in electronic payments. And with the Glint app and MasterCard, you can, as I said before, buy gold, you can save it, you can receive it from other people, you can send it to people, you can spend it with the Glint MasterCard in real time anywhere in the world. And so we've made gold electronic, we've digitized it, we've enabled it to participate in electronic payments. And effectively what we're doing is building a gold-based alternative to banking, payments, and money. And we have the opportunity and the capability now to build a global gold-based financial ecosystem based on gold.
Yeah, and it works. I've seen it work.
Yeah.
You were out at lunch and you used gold to pay for lunch.
I used it to pay for my hotel last night, my flight. I use it all the time, and so do a lot of our customers.
And it's just like a credit card, and the retailer does not know the difference, right?
No, it's a debit card. There's no credit within the Glint system. And our customers save in gold, and when they spend, the merchant has no idea that we're paying with gold. But maybe in the future they'll have a Glint account too, and they'll price their products in gold.
It's really fascinating technology. So thank you so much, Jason.
Thank you.
Yep.